and he gets a plant with known medicinal and pain relief properties, and he puts it like a poultice on the wound. So at Gombe, we know that, and other chimp areas, we know that chimpanzees use medicinal plants when they feel sick, but that's for eating them. Or if they have a terrible case of worm infection, there's a leaf which is very prickly on one side, and the chimp will roll it up with his tongue, with the prickly side out, and swallow it whole. And when it comes out the other end, it's got all kinds of worm eggs with it. So the chimpanzees do medicate themselves, other animals as well. We've never seen chimpanzees, however, apply a plant to a wound. We have seen one example of a chimpanzee with a wound pressing an insect to the wound, but sadly that was up in a tree and they could not find the kind of insect. So we can't use it for science, but maybe we'll manage to see more insects used to help chimpanzees endure the pain of wounds. And by the way, interestingly, one young male, he was the older child in the family, and he had a terrible cut on his leg, and it just gaped open. And his little brother, who was 3, came over, and he looked and looked at this wound, and 3 times he held it together with his hand, pressed the lips of the wound together, and of course it didn't stay, but it just shows the way of thinking. This wound should not be like that. The skin should be together. It's kind of the beginning of being a doctor, isn't it?
And the last